So the movie is allegedly based on the head of the Mexican mafia, right? In that particular scene upset a lot of people, and the director Edward James almost allegedly lied about getting permission to do that scene. That's what is being said, right?
He didn't lie about doing that scene because that scene was never in the film. I mean, it was never in the script. He just didn't tell them a lot of stuff that was going to happen. They agreed. The Mexican mafia agreed to the script. We read them the script as a whole cast in a big fucking warehouse. You know, we had the head guy, not the guy that we played because he's been dead for years, but we had Joe Morgan, who was Peg Leg, which was JD, a couple of his lieutenants, and then of course we had the what do you call it? The technical advisors who all were affiliated with the Mexican mafia at one time, or somewhere or the other, that were helping with production. What we read to them was good for them. You know, if you look at the movie without the narration and without some of those secrets, then it's a different movie. So they were like, cool, hey, all right, they're doing about, they're gonna do a movie about us, cool. But if you think about it, you're talking about Edward James Olmos, you're talking about like an Al Pacino, you're talking about a Martin Scorsese type. You're not gonna make this movie to glorify something. There's a reason and a thought behind this, and the whole thing about this film is to discourage that lifestyle, to teach these youngsters, look, okay, you bad, you're in the mafia, or you're fucking, Scarface type shit. What happens at the end? There's no means to
right.
You know what I'm saying? There's repercussions, and this is what happens. So this is how the mentality of some of those guys were like, cool. That was another reason they were allowed to shoot in Folsom in the yard, because the Mexican mafia ran that shit. So they were allowed to go film there, and the same thing with Juvenile Hall. Mexican mafia runs that shit too. So that was probably the most prolific scene that pissed them off because of the manhood thing, and they claim it never happened. Other people say it happened or were there, and in spite of that, at the end of the film, 10 people were murdered because of it. There were threats on Edward Olmos' life, on my life, on some of the actors' lives.
Oh, you received actual threats on your life too.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Okay. And here's the ignorance. I'm an actor. I'm playing him, so they can't get to him. So what's the next thing you're gonna do? Oh, get to the nearest motherfucker. It's like, if I can't get you, I'm gonna get one of your family members. And I'm considered, when you look at the movie, not only that, Edward Olmos and I, that's my godfather. And we had done films, after that we did Selena together, we did a play together called A Cold Beer way back in the mid 80s. So we have history. And the fact that, that should happen. And that was the biggest secret. Then, if you watch the movie, every song on that soundtrack has something to do with a secret of what happened. Why the Mexican mafia got pissed off. Because the whole thing when the kid gets, then when the drugs go into the system, when the girl goes into the bathroom and drops the balloons through the toilet, slipping into darkness, what does that tell you? That's where it's slipping into the darkness of the dope. So when Pieface gets killed, I'm just a soul whose intentions were good. Pieface didn't mean to be a bad motherfucker. He didn't mean, he just meant well. They asked him to go do something. He said, no, but I know that motherfucker. I hung out with him before. So they said, well, you eat pap, they kill Pieface. Another thing that they got mad about.
Wow.
When the kid gets raped, when you hear Rockin' Robin, rockin' the treetop all day long. So the kid's just chilling and that's the Robin. All of a sudden, he's free. He runs the shit. That's what that song is about. So the whole soundtrack of that film bears a lot to do with every fucking hardcore piece of material that was shared through the movie. So at that point, the mafia, not only the Mexican mafia, but for me, every prison gang in every prison, whether it was in California or the North Side, New York, they all got locked down and searched on everything because you know what? Now that's when the COs were like, oh shit, not COs, but the wardens were okay, this is how's happening. So they put them in check. So that pissed them off.